I was really intrigued by this project as soon as I heard about it.
Oh, you're dangerous.
I don't even know you. The world that it was exploring with all of the craziness and the chaos that goes on is one that we don't get to see all the time.
I'm just a freak, yeah. You know I want it back.
We had just finished Euphoria Season 2 when I got a call to head over to Abel's house, and that's when we had started talking about making this show. It's about an artist who feels stuck, who also feels pressured by the expectations of the world at large, and is trying to figure out who she is and what she wants to say.
Pop music is just superficial. Jocelyn is a pop star who is constantly surrounded by people that she's not sure if she can trust.
The Idol paints a really, really interesting picture about the music industry.
Everyone's kind of making money off of her.
Give me one of those laughs again, Joss.
The first shot of this show, I think, tells you everything you need to know about Jocelyn, how gifted she is as a performer. She can laugh on cue, cry on cue. You see how good this character is at manipulating us emotionally. What's so brilliant about Lily's performance is that despite the fact she tells you that up front, you forget how she's able to deceive the audience.
Give me vulnerable.
The opening scene encapsulates so much about what the show is. It's a little bit of a warning as to what she's capable of.
Everything about that scene, you know, the costume and the set design, I just loved.
Sam sent me a reference. It was a Slim Aarons photograph of Marilyn Monroe. There's elegant chaos in the photo. We want to find that same energy. Making a backless robe was a fun challenge.
And also what was cool about that scene is that a lot of the people in it were really on our crew.
I'm stepping in.
We also get hair.
Chris, our hairstylist, is in the scene, and Natasha, our costume designer, was there, and Eddie's the best. I love him so much.
Sam likes the meta, you know? So when Sam Levinson says he wants you in the scene, you get in the scene.
Action! I'm really proud of how we made this show. I was calling up artists I've always admired but hadn't worked with. Jenny Troy, Eli Roth, Rachel Sennett, Dan Levy, Jane Addams, Divine Joy Randolph. We all have a great dynamic and a loose one and a fun one. So we've got a script, but they're just riffing and going with one another.
She reminds me of myself at that age.
Okay, the thought of you younger is terrifying to me.
It was such an awesome process of real, true collaboration.
The technical training for the World Class Center Dance was so much fun.
Good positions, pose.
I didn't have a lot of time to learn the choreo for the dance scenes, but thankfully I did this all the time, so it came naturally to me.
We had such an incredible cast. There was a real trust that they had in each other as performers. So it was interesting to just see what happens when the life unfolds.
So we shot in Abel's actual house. Good architecture incorporates light. That's why we stick with natural light for the most part.
Really hit these pictures, dancers.
The cinematic approach is actually derivative of reality television because that's how we normally see celebrities.
This is a collaboration between 3 DPs. We had 3 cameras rolling.
We stagger all the cameras. We'd start rolling on A camera, then B camera 2 minutes later, C camera 4 minutes later. By the time A camera runs out, we're still rolling on B and C. So it creates this constant propulsive energy.
I think I'm gonna invite Tedros over. I love Abel so much. He was able to melt into this role in a way that is really difficult for anybody to do.
When Tedros comes over, you can see how desperately he wants to be taken seriously. He wants to be suave. He's checking his teeth and, you know, practicing.
Hello, Angel.
Yet there's something about him that Jocelyn's attracted to.
I just think you're enough of an asshole that you might tell me the truth. He offers her a freedom that she hasn't felt in a while.
And as the season progresses, there's definitely chess being played between the two of them.
Is that what you're wearing?
I want to be taller than him.
This is a ride. It goes somewhere different than you think it's gonna go.
Part of what the show's about is having a little bit more skepticism about celebrities who we ultimately idolize.